And it's me, a girl, talk with Tanya. What's really good? What's really good? As y'all can see, this pig, I don't know what kind of laws he trying to make or change, but as y'all can see, he's still running in circles. Um um this fool's still running in circles. And as he growing in circles, instead of him just walking, the longer he stay, that's the more these motherfuckers gonna feel. That's the funny part about it. It's being good, so excited.
As allegations of sexual harassment still swirl. The latest, surfacing in a report from the Times Union in Albany. News 4's Andrew Sips covering this. He's in Murray Hill. Andrew?
David, one staffer here at the governor's East Side office said that morale is low amid these swirling crises, more allegations surfacing, but the governor also turning to neighborhood allies in trying to ensure that the investigation already underway continues to proceed. Governor Cuomo stayed out of public view today. His aides say he's working on the state budget, but he's also still fending off accusations. The latest reported Tuesday by the Albany Times Union, a sixth woman accusing the governor of touching her without consent inside the executive mansion. Late Tuesday, he was asked about it.
I am looking to see if you're aware of a new allegation raised by the Times Union regarding a woman who said that you had inappropriately touched her at the executive mansion last year.
First, I'm not aware of any other claim. As I said last week,
You are.
this is very simple. I never touched anyone inappropriately. As I said last week, I never made any inappropriate advances.
The governor's acting counsel, when we asked about the sixth accuser, said all allegations that we learn of directly or indirectly are going promptly to the investigators appointed by the attorney general.
I don't see how the governor can continue to do his job. I think it's become untenable.
The crisis has led to more Democratic calls for resignation. Dick Godfrey, the
Better get the
longest
fuck on.
serving member of the assembly, said multiple and growing credible allegations of sexual harassment and recent reports detailing the cover-up of the true COVID-19 death toll in nursing homes are extremely disturbing and make it clear that Governor Cuomo is no longer the right governor for New York.
And not only him, all of them in every state around the world, the whole world, they have declared that type of war on everyone on the face of the planet, and they calling it a pandemic. So if you're gonna tell the motherfucking truth, horse, tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Now, listen. They be telling the truth, but not all of it. But like I said, they could do it here, they could do it there, they could do it everywhere. Yeah, they do it everywhere. They've been doing it everywhere. Period. Okay? So if y'all want to continue to be oblivious to this shit, that's fine. Most of y'all most concerned about how they trying to open stuff up. Yeah, because they want to blame you and accuse you of being sick. You know? But let's see how this next wave play out, because there ain't no telling what the fuck gonna happen with these psychopaths. And y'all already know these Karens and these Becky's in the hospitals, these psychopaths, they do not stay behind. Okay, so we're gonna keep that in mind. And there's so much going on. But it's like the longer his stupid ass stick around, that's the more chicks is gonna be popping out the woods. That's what it seemed like to me. It seemed like the Me Too movement all over again. And it's like the same fuck shit. And meanwhile, T.I. T.I. is being accused for human trafficking. Y'all pay attention to that shit. You understand? All this fuck shit that they do. And then on top of that, you know, there's gonna be a lot more of these motherfuckers around here that's gonna be with the curtain pulled off of their asses. Just like that. Just like that. caught with their fucking pants down. Just like that.
I said last week, I never made any inappropriate advances.
The governor's acting counsel, when we asked about the sixth accuser, said all allegations that we learn of directly or indirectly are going promptly to the investigators appointed by the attorney general.
I don't see how the governor can continue to do his job. I think it's become untenable.
The crisis has led to more Democratic calls for resignation. Dick Godfrey, the longest serving member of the assembly, said multiple and growing credible allegations of sexual harassment and recent reports detailing the cover-up of the true COVID-19 death toll in nursing homes are extremely disturbing and make it clear that Governor Cuomo is no longer the right governor for New York. It is clear that it is best for New York for Governor Cuomo to resign. But as Attorney General Letitia James continues to investigate the allegations of sexual harassment, a group of African-American and Latino ministers has asked critics to give her space.
Reverend Pickett makes a powerful case.
On Monday, one pastor vaccinated right next to the governor at Javits. Today, the pastor at East Ward Missionary Baptist Church in East Harlem and leaders of more than a dozen houses of worship saying a resignation would unfairly render the investigation moot. Cuomo hasn't taken questions on camera since last Wednesday when he apologized. Render the investigation moot. Of more than a dozen houses of worship saying a resignation would unfairly render the investigation. Javits. Today, the pastor at East Ward, one pastor vaccinated right next to the governor at Javits. Today, the pastor at East Ward Missionary.
Reverend Pickett makes a powerful case.
On Monday, one pastor vaccinated right next to the governor at Javits. Today, the pastor at East Ward Missionary Baptist Church in East Harlem and leaders of more than a dozen houses of worship saying a resignation would unfairly render the investigation moot. Cuomo hasn't taken questions on camera since last Wednesday when he apologized.
I never knew at the time that I was making anyone feel uncomfortable.
Attorney General Letitia James, Cuomo hasn't taken, saying a resignation.
Powerful case.
On Monday, one pastor vaccinated right next to the.
What? A pastor? A pastor did what? What? Okay, we sound good. A pastor did what? Look at these whores. What this got to do with that? So they sending out a signal. If he resigns, we'll take the vaccines. We'll take care of this. We'll do this. I'm like, what the fuck? You know this? Do you see the coons? Do you see the coons? This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. This is genocide. Genocide right before your eyes. The robots, the clones. These motherfuckers are stupid. That's why I hate y'all. Period. Fucking stupid as hell. They always use a black robot to keep motherfucking black people calm. Well, guess what? I'll come to my conclusion. But you know what? Shout out to homegirl, my homegirl. That's my new girl right there. Shout out to her. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this right here. And let me go ahead and take this out. But y'all see the coons, right? Y'all see the fuckers. Y'all see the hellers. You see the devils. They even come in black. Okay? These motherfuckers. Okay? They are so pathetic. So pathetic. You understand? That's all they want to do. They just, and I'm gonna show you why they doing all this. I'm gonna show you why. And this lady right here, Lisa Cabrera, she came at a great time with this. And we gonna oh my goodness, I feel so slow on this. But it's all good, you know. Hold, let me make sure I do this right with the sound. And then we're gonna go to her shit right here real quick. And we're going right into it. Like, we not wasting no more fucking time. See, because she did the whole video and I came to the conclusion. This was the conclusion. This right here was the conclusion of it all.
I don't want that on the screen. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm gonna make it a little bigger. All right. Thank you, Only the Lioness, for the super chat. Yeah, well, you know, the U.S. and Great Britain, they always had close ties, and they still do. All right. Now listen to this background, y'all. Come on. All right, here we go.
Today, Queen Elizabeth II is the head of state of the great nation of the Hebrew covenant called Great Britain. Her genealogy chart, according to the College of...
Now, did you hear that? The Hebrew covenant. She is the hierarchy of the Hebrew covenant of England. Now, we know this woman ain't no damn Hebrew, right? We know this. But this is what they're saying. All right, let's listen more to it. I want y'all to listen closely to what her background is. It's all a straight up lie.
In London, traces her blue bloodline back to Abraham, who many modern scholars believe to be the Egyptian pharaoh, Amenemhet I. By connecting 22 dots, the true Hebrew and royal Egyptian identity of Queen Elizabeth II comes into focus. Number 1. What is the stone of Jacob, a Hebrew patriarch, doing beneath the Queen's throne chair? Number 2. Why was the Queen crowned at her coronation ceremony on top of a symbolic Egyptian step pyramid? Number 3. The monarch's crown has 12 stones at the base, each representing the 12 Hebrew tribes. The 12 stones of the 12 tribes were also worn on the breastplate of Hebrew high priests in Canaan. Number 4. The Union Jack represents the reunion of the United Kingdom of the 12 tribes of Jacob, or Jacob. The Union Jack is red, white, and blue, the same colors as the 3 crowns of Egypt. Number 5. The royal scepter originates in ancient Egypt and was carried by the Egyptian god Amun and by Egyptian pharaohs, who called themselves the Son of God. The royal scepter is now carried by pharaonic descendant Queen Elizabeth II. Her scepter contains the world's largest cut diamond, called the Star of Africa. Number 6. The Queen's punishing flail or whip is partially hidden under her arm. The flail or whip also originates with the pharaohs of ancient Egypt. Number 7. The symbol of the bee can be found within the Queen's royal wardrobe. In ancient Egypt, bees were the symbol of Egyptian royalty, as well as the symbol of Egypt. Number 8. The symbols on the British coat of arms reveal Britain's Hebrew origin. According to the Bible, the heart symbolizes the Hebrew King David. The biblical lion and unicorn holding up the shield symbolize the nation of Israel. The motto, Dieu et mon droit, means God and my right, indicating the divine right of the British monarch to an eternal throne. Number 9. The headdress worn by judges and the Queen's high-ranking officials originate in ancient Egypt. Number 10. Kilts, like the one worn by Prince Charles, originate with the Egyptian pharaohs who wore white kilts. Number 11. The hymn, Zadok the Priest, written by Handel, was performed at the Queen's coronation in 1952. Zadok the Priest was the biblical priest who anointed the Hebrew King Solomon while the people cried, "God save King Solomon, long live King Solomon, may the king live forever."
God save Queen Elizabeth.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard that? So she's claiming Queen Elizabeth, and I've heard her say one time, I was watching one of her speeches back, it must have been like back in 2012, y'all. And she said she was the lineage of Judah. I kid you not, it came right out of her mouth. I wish I could find that speech because I would play it for you. She said her lineage came from the tribe of Judah. So according to her, she's a royal because she shares Hebrew and Egyptian royalty in her background, which we know that's pure boo-boo, like y'all posted. But yeah, she's claiming the lineage of being a Hebrew and an Egyptian to justify why she is on the throne, why she belongs on the throne. But we now know she was just, her forefathers were hand appointed out of Germany to sit on the English throne, and that's it. They had no royalty, nothing. They were royal nothing, hand appointed. And somehow they faked up this background of her being Egyptian and Hebrew. I had to play that for y'all because I knew what the reaction would be. What Queen Elizabeth don't have, that woman, her lineage comes out of a cave, okay? I'm telling y'all the truth. Her lineage ain't hardly Hebrew or Egyptian. Her lineage comes out of a damn cave. They appointed a
And that is the conclusion of that video right there. Now, that's Lisa Cabrera. Y'all can go check her out. She is so dope. However, though, that was the whole conclusion. And all this time, folks is looking for the art. You feel me? Let's get into this. You feel me? They have there talking about some, oh, Africa this, Africa that. But if Africa was all that, where does America and the UK fit in? Now, my conclusion out of that whole other bit, out of her content, was that specific part right there. Why they did everything. Who they took all these things from. Now that we done made it this far, folks is claiming to be, one person is claiming to be Egypt. Check this out. Don't miss this. Egypt and Hebrew. This is what Queen Elizabeth is claiming to be in her bloodline. That part. And all the treasures they stole. Now, gradually, they did make a fabulous, they had a fabulous empire. They still milking the shit out of Africa. The same shit. Now, y'all ain't never hear Africans debate back then. They will put a white South African versus a Nigerian, a Gold Coast, and what was the other one? We talk about in 1957, right, y'all? When all these, they talk about when they were debating, when these beasts of the field was over there on that side. But see, y'all failed to realize this is their new world. And how did they get to the new world? See what I'm saying? Now, how can this beast of the field claim to be Egypt and Hebrew? Come on now. Y'all help me make sense of this and all the treasures. Now, them diamonds she's sitting on. Now, check it. They didn't build that shit. They invaded. They took that shit, y'all. We talking about Nazis, collaborators, MK controls, paperclip, little bitch of balls, Khazarian monsters, Revelation 3 verse 9. Therefore, Revelation 2, verse 9, I think, somewhere in there. And then they always try to block out American ancient mystery, American ancient history. What's up with that? And they always talk about King David. But if you look real good, ancient stories and places from the Bible are right here in the Americas. Are in the Americas. We went from why they trying to kill us to the point. Period. That's it. I don't got fucking time to be beating around the bush. Y'all already see what they took, what they trying to keep, why they killing y'all in these motherfucking hospitals. Now it's up to you to be diligent and vigilant and sober-minded. It's so important to be sober-minded. It's such a damn time. Because believe it or not, they will snatch your ass up. Put a fucking morgue tag on your ankle. Inject your ass as many times as they need to. And tell your family you died from COVID. You hear what I'm saying? That's y'all motherfuckers entrapment of a judgment. Because of lack of knowledge. Because of lack of knowledge, my brothers and sisters will perish for a lack of knowledge. Everybody trying to find the truth. The truth will only lead you back. Check this out. Check this out. The truth will only lead you back to treasures, royal kings, and queens. I don't know why y'all out here yelling and screaming for fucking petty ass reparations. All those things may sound good and everything, but when you get down to the nitty gritty, baby, the roots. It goes back down to the roots, and the roots is all the way in your fucking mind. You are a slave in your mind. You are domesticated. Snap out of it. Chop, chop. The fuck? Ain't motherfuckers trying to wonder who gonna save us? Why we fighting? What's going on? The whole world's a fucking drunken cup. Not only y'all. The whole world's a drunken cup off this shit. They poison the whole earth with this shit. And it's up to us to come together as a collective consciousness to get through this. And only thing that can happen is let the truth set you free. When you begin to know how royal you are, how many of us walked around for all our lives, basically. I'm not even going to sugarcoat and slice and dice it to your own motherfucking likings. I'm going to give it to you raw, okay? You know, fuck over here. Let me holler at y'all real quick. All right. So, everybody fighting for fucking reparations. What is reparations? Your identity back. You understand me? This royal identity that they took, that they stole. You understand? And it goes throughout the whole earth because they robbed the whole fucking earth. This is what y'all need to understand, okay? You ever watch the movie, the African movie, Red Blood Diamonds? Go watch that. Okay? Shit is real out this motherfucker. They enslaved. They built empire. Look at China. Everything China make come from Africa, natural resources. Every motherfucking thing. And they still talk about something. You want this loan. That money they up there giving loans for, they should be paying for all that shit they done motherfucking built China up from. Get the fuck on. They built a whole fucking China empire in the name of Africa, natural resources. But yet everything made in China. Get the fuck on. Let's make sense of this shit, y'all. Come on now. We talk about beautiful everything. Beautiful everything given to the children of Israel. You understand me? Timbuktu. We talking about Antarctica. They still foaming out the mouth for. We talk about Atlantis. We talk about the promised land, milk and honey. Where the fuck is their motherfucking shit, huh? They ain't got nothing. They sitting there stealing shit, talking about I'm motherfucking Egypt and Hebrew. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck on, throwing her motherfucking half-ass motherfucking, I don't know what kind of fucking beast of the field she is mixed as well. But see, when you look at her son, he look whiter than her, and he look look. The whole ordeal is that they just mad that a black king could get blacker and blacker. You understand? And take the motherfucking throne back because it ain't theirs to begin with. That part. Because the end shall be as it was in the beginning. They said these days shall be as the days of Noah. What was going on in the days of Noah? They was doing the most with technology back then too. They was raping people, doing the most. Sodom and Gomorrah, you know what I'm saying? Smoked. Angels didn't get spared. It was just a bunch of crazy ass same shit that's going on right now. Same shit, just a different century. Now the thing about time with these fucking whores, they we so much further in than when we think. We way in time. But y'all, they got motherfuckers stuck in time. You feel me? That's what's going on right now. But that's okay because people are waking up. And when you wake up, what happens is the vibration of the waking up, it begins to look like a ley line the way it should, you know. And the light and those that need to wake up, you know. They're not gonna tell you these things, but I am. And these beasts of the field, they can't do nothing on their own. Can you imagine that? These whores fight for the slaves. That's why I'm saying, like, voting, what you voting for? What you voting for? Back then, no motherfucking, we talk about all the motherfucking colonizers that you come up with. Okay? They were warring, and I'm telling you, that's what Independence Day is, right? Independence Day. The day that they stole the slaves in the land from the other colonizers. Stay with me, okay? All that shit about, Britain, they did Africa in the same time they did America in. Don't get fucking fooled, okay? Period. All right? This shit ain't nothing new under the fucking sun. Now, the thing about time was they left Africa, just to be stealing the natural resources. They left it unstable. They wasn't trying to build on purpose. That's their fucking way of sucking everybody, building that, all the Confederators, okay? Their way of keeping Africa poor and raping, killing, and stealing. Because their view of Africa is poor children crying all over the place, starving and shit like that. But those be the children that they done fucking stole and some way somehow got their hands on it, doing these fucking nasty ass commercials talk about feed the poor. Meanwhile, Africa is the richest continent in the face of the earth. Like, give me a fucking break. So let's keep it a buck, y'all. All that cocoa shit about what's going on in Ghana. What's going on in Ghana with the cocoa? Yeah, bitch. Tell her we're about the cocoa. Yeah, they finally trying to take their cocoa shit back because they know that human trafficking was getting out of hand for so long. They had to do that before the folks in the world start waking up. You know what I mean? They I'm telling you, it's just like that. Just like that. Because that motherfucking history, they want a token. They want a token. Believe that shit. They want their motherfucking token. They want to mark the land. Believe that shit. And like, yeah, don't worry. You could keep the land here. You could build. Just put this on the, we just need another mark because we getting ready to snatch this shit up for real again and finish y'all off. Even though we done did this so many times. You know how many motherfucking centuries they've been doing this? Not no under the sun, y'all. Come on, y'all. Only thing motherfuckers is doing is sleepwalking. Generation after generation after generation. Generation after generation. And you know what? Guess what? Guess what's the biggest weapon out of all of this? The education. They train you what they want you to believe. When you grow up, you believe, you pledge to that shit. You become everything you have ever, known to be true to you. It was forced down to you. You became that. They robbed you. Imagine life without these motherfuckers in your face ever since 5 years old. You feel me? Imagine, only love, on the earth, that bastard ass saying. See what I'm saying? He got cast out with lightning because his devil act, I'm telling you, he would have destroyed the whole heavens. So here we are with these hunkies. They just running rapidly. Like that, that's crazy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like they be like, oh, and that back in the days, you go and you look up some old arguments. These white folks, they want straight core African people banned too, because they know what it is back then. They came in there with that shit. Talk about Africa. We know about Afrik. We know about Mizrael. We know about the Promised Land, whores that y'all all up in, stealing, killing, and destroying. And both continents is the richest. Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom, the best thing. Now you know what? There's so much lost hidden in history because don't forget the dynasties. You understand? The Chinese black people, the dynasties. You understand me? They always try to hide that. Don't forget what they stole too, those motherfuckers. We didn't even get into that. The Britons in 1921 was working with China already. You understand me? They've been motherfucking genocide, raping, blackout, genocide. Come on, let's talk about the Rwanda alone with that motherfucking crazy ass, hunky ass religion that killed the Tutsies. We talk about the Tutsies, the giants. You understand me? They hide that shit from you too. Hide that shit from you too. So damn people are royal. They will never tell you that shit, yo. These motherfuckers, they just still kill and destroy. Period. Everything. And Ethiopia. That's who they used to have. Ethiopia, Nigeria, Gold Coast, South Africa. The South Africa man is a fucking white man. He was a political avenger. One of those advocates as entities, and they was fighting for Africa back then. Just like how they doing now. Fast forward, something happened in Africa where the motherfuckers had to go. They came to the new world over here. See what I'm saying, y'all? To the Atlantics. They always. So when you hear them talking about the Atlantics, that's cold. You understand? Just like that. You know what I'm saying? That's my cue. But Cuomo, look at this pussy bumper clot. He out there. He want to sit there. Look, this hunky. The longer he sit there, the longer his list gonna get. I swear I can't even make this shit up. Y'all see it for yourself. Cuomo's got some shit with him. I don't know. Then you got T.I. and Tiny fighting some human trafficking shit. And it's crazy because even Shakina, their homegirls, oh my goodness, she had some shit to do with that too. Like as far as like suing them with a lawsuit. That shit is crazy. Now Shakina, you can easily find her ass on motherfucking Bigo. I've been by seeing her ass. She was up on there. She was drunk as fuck. I didn't screen record that. I should have though. And she was just crying, like so fucking emotional. And she was just going through some shit on the platform with some fucking strangers, because that's what bingo is, a bunch of strangers. And I don't know. She got mad big following them bingo, and I guess she found a home over there, but she be going in on them over there too. Shakina. That was Tiny's best friend too. You feel me? But back to Morgan. How the fuck Morgan? Not Morgan. Not Piers Morgan. Not that motherfucker. He on some next shit too. You know what I'm saying? But what's his name? Megan, and Harry. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something to say about Harry. Out of all places, motherfucking Harry could have went. He went to Tyler Perry motherfucking mansion. Help me make sense of that. Then you got all these motherfucking coons on there talking about, oh, da da da. Talking about, oh, something about the baby black and all this and all that. And the baby look white as shit. Like, y'all stupid out here. Y'all get on my fucking nerve. Y'all so stupid. And then y'all got memes out there talking about some, he gonna look like this in 30 years. And you look and this motherfucking Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon, you got some Switzerland blood in you, bro. Is that the decode of it? You know what I'm saying? The canons, they came from the Switzerland and all that shit. But like I said, y'all pull the Wizard of Oz motherfucking curtain. Guess who gonna be behind that shit? It ain't gonna be a white man. I promise you that. If you look in the motherfucking industry, who are the fucking puppets? That part. Do the math. Do the math. You understand me? Y'all better stop playing with me out here. You understand? When you turn that motherfucking TV, when you turn on that YouTube, when you turn on your phone, whoever you looking at, okay? Believe that motherfucker got some kind of type of wizard in. These motherfucking whores. You dig? And it's up to you to have true discernment. If you don't want to have true discernment, then get the fuck on. That's your own problem. That's your own get the fuck on problem. You feel me? Get the fuck on. You ain't your get the fuck on problem. You understand? These motherfuckers out here tripping. Talk about some come home to daddy. Tyler Perry and his goofy ass Madea. Bitch, if you don't get your crazy goofy Madea looking hoe ass the fuck on. Talk about some you the savior of Harry. Out of all people, we talk about the fake royal. We know who the fuck is really royal. And he come up and out of all people. And then Oprah gonna sit there and she gonna interview her ass like that was the last hope. Like that was the final, like you sure you wanna do this? Type shit. This gonna be your ultimate. And she's like, yeah, well, we was having a conversation and in that conversation, well, not even because I know the fuck they would know was nobody talking to her ass. That bitch was in the next room and she heard them talking about the baby's cover. You know what I mean? That's how it be. Let's keep it a buck. That bitch heard she just got out the shower. She was all in love. She's like, babe, feeling her stomach and shit. Next thing you know, she turned on a speaker. She didn't even know was a fucking mic in there. And she started hearing these whores talk. And then next thing you know, she's like, oh, hell fucking no. Okay, well, let me peep something. Let me see how they treat me. And let me see how they treating homegirl. And then she done ran and, she ran into some shit in that motherfucking haunted ass castle. Yo, let's keep it a buck. Yo, if those motherfucking wolves could talk, you know what I'm saying? Like Lisa said, she said when they first got in there, them cavemen, they was shitting all over the place. They was just pooping everywhere. Them whores, when they got over there, they came out the cave, they smelled like shit, looked like shit. Man, listen. And I will give you I got a fucking video of some European ass beast of the field talking about that. And she sounds like she's South African because that's what they do. They steal everything. They culture vultures. And she's talking away. And she's like, oh, and she's driving her car. I can't believe it. They come and they tell us that we're superior. We're not superior because when we came from the caves, we smell horrible. We did not know how to behave civilized. Who taught us civilization? It wasn't our ancestors. It was the black people. The black people taught us how to be civilized. And which we do, how we repay them. We treat them like crap. We steal all the inheritance, and we leave them with nothing, and we treat them like crap. But yet, they taught us everything. And which we do, like I said, we repay them, we steal everything from them. Their thoughts, their farts, their freedom, their every motherfucking thing. And that's a video out there. And that is word to my motherfucking mama. That part. Okay? Word to her mama. Word to her motherfucking mama's mama. Okay? That part. And I found it very amazing that she could be, real truthful, But I wasn't amazed. That was the spirit. I say, there's gonna be some things happening at certain times with people like that man that will lie. They will lie. They will be forced to tell the truth with a lie. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you gotta look at it, pay attention. Pay attention. Attention. So that's what they do, y'all. They play and they play and they play. And you play too, because you go along with the bullshit. And so the name of the game is play along. You play, you can play if you want. If you don't, then go learn the law. Go learn the fucking law. And when you look at these motherfuckers with the Black Laws Dictionary, to the point where you don't even have to be, you could just be a body, like I said. And they will be really fucking careful of how they approach you. Because as long as they don't have a RAS, right? Or a motherfucking SAM, bitch, get the fuck on. Period. And when you become an entity, you get dumb motherfuckers to sign some shit. You understand me? And if they put you in jail, whatever the case may be, you win that lawsuit, they can buy you whatever you want. You understand? Every night can cost them $200,000. You gotta motherfucking start winning these motherfuckers. Outsmart these motherfuckers in their own motherfucking stupid ass, fake ass laws from hell. But see, they don't want you to know those type of things, because only white people could do stuff like that and get away with it. I mean, I done seen the Moors running around here with entity papers without a shadow of a doubt. They really do have that. But I also seen how they didn't hesitate to kill your ass in medical martial law neither. Under medical martial law, nobody matters. Okay? Not even the entities crying in the Congress. Now, those are the real foreigners, the real entities, the corporates from hell that stole your land, got you in captivity as an indentured servitude on purpose, getting ready to turn your asses into transhumanism, and y'all motherfucking loving it. I'm loving it. Y'all love that motherfucking McDonald's song too, right? Shit. Now listen, here's the deal. Many people, we're in a state right now. In order to find your own destiny, you're just gonna have to do just that. There are some people that are so far behind, it doesn't even make sense to try to play catch up. Because it's like jumping in a cold ice in the middle of the night. And you and your friend, y'all walking, and your friend decides to fall in the cold, cracked ice and disappear. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna fucking jump in that shit and drown with that friend of yours? No. It's dark. You made it. That was part of your path. Keep going. Run. Run as fast as you fucking can. And when you fucking start flying, let me know. And those of you who know of the nations or about the nations, what the nations have done, it is your duty to assemble yourselves and depart away from them. That's the universal law. If you want to be saved, you have to come out of Babylon, because Babylon is fallen. Period. Pretty much. So I'm going to break it to you like this. If you want to fall with Babylon, farewell. Period. Bye. Get the fuck out. But as far as I'm even lucky to share my lamp on my way. See, y'all better catch this. I'm sharing my light on my way. And I so happened to see you in the dark when I was running. And I heard your heartbeat ticking. And I gave you some food, some manna. Told your stupid ass to get up and keep running. If you want to live, run. Assemble yourself. Run. And then fly. That's how you do that. Just like the airplanes, okay? See, the airplanes, they control in the physical, right? But your mind is in the spirit realm, beloveds. That is your power. And as long as you're in bondage, you will be presented the bondage things. But if you choose to come out of Babylon and look forward to watching Babylon fall, then you have already won the prize. And it's that simple. We got a lot of work to do with us. See, we got to go and take some soap and some spiritual, powerful soap and some manna and some super light. You know what I mean? Not the light that Trump was talking about, not the Clorox that Trump was talking about, but the physical manifestation, the levitation that you need, the healing that you need, the self-love that you need within you, your higher powers in you. It's not in nobody else. I'm not going to find me in somebody else. I'm going to find me in me. So why y'all always looking for somebody? Why you always looking for you in somebody else? And that's how y'all become ants in a way. You know? Get the fuck out the way. Period. Let me look for me in me, and you go look for you in you. Your higher power is in you. The minute you close your eyes, you have officially left the room. You close your eyes and you go wherever you want to go. Manifestation. That's where the real power is. And that's why we the best thing that the Creator has created. The Creator created us to be creators. The Creator doesn't want us to be incarcerated by 1%, that who are really nobody. That's why it's very important that we wake up as a conscious one time. Because the dualities are so stupid. There's no matter what part of the earth, they will take a black person and use them against you. And they will have us on these stupid ass internet going crazy. As long as they can see us fighting over different black, right? But one collective consciousness. Imagine everybody just flying at one time at the speed of light. So our part is to free our own minds before we could try to free somebody else's mind. And it's so hard. Have fun. You ever I don't know about y'all, but it's like taking out braids. Little tiny braids. Okay? You're gonna be there for a while. Baby, get you a pillow and some hot tea. Because when you get the digging stuff out of our beautiful hair, our antennas, self-love, man, you gotta rub your forehead, you gotta rub your arm when you taking that shower, you gotta take good care of yourself, you gotta give yourself hugs, you got to feel yourself, be you in that body, in that vehicle. But just know this, the spirit is too big for the bodies. And the fight is to come out of 3D, to skip and go right to 5D. Is what the manifestation, the fight is all about. Imagine the 3D that holds you down, that birth certificate and that social security card. Let's keep it above. Imagine that out the way, right? Imagine free will, free market, nobody over you, nobody doing nothing. The earth is full of love and riches, and no one is even trying to be like that. Everyone is just, they work for a meal. They form the earth, and that is ancient. Period. There's a lot of places you will still go and you will have to take a bucket bath. Take it or leave it. I'm telling you, we're very fortunate in Utopia, in Atlantis, if you will. They'll never tell you that. But what they're really aiming for right now is they would love to escalate and become a digital utopia. And then I don't know what that may be like, but I have an idea. Mr. Hawkins made that very clear with his ugly ass sitting in that damn stupid ass wheelchair connected to a darn freaking wire. But see, that's what the homies do. They want to be in the cosmos and the quantos and the physics and the being obsessed with the special number 666. Stupid asses. And that is the spiral of life. Piece of shits. The spiral of never ending life. But see, you motherfuckers, y'all die. Y'all is scared. But there's a certain amount of souls that are on this earth that they reincarnate. Mm-hmm. That's just the truth. They won't never tell you about the quantos and the physics and I'm telling you, all they do is abuse the things. And right now, I'm telling you, with the different planets right now of different types of energies, it's all coming together as one collective consciousness. It didn't matter what planet they found. So that's why you think the planets are lined up. They're not playing with these horrors. Let's keep it a buck, man. Be spiritual. Feel the power. So the attack is on who? It ain't on them. I mean, Sally just say, no matter what they have ever done to us and still continue to damn near do, it's a struggle for them. We gonna always be the apple of the Most High's eye, and it is what it is. And that's why the all-seeing eye is very important. Be lucky that you can actually see things in different spirit realms, but your vehicle is not powerful enough for your spirit to. They weakened your asses, watered down with this MK control shit. Fuck the whole earth up. Electrical, magnetic. We talk about chemical warfare. We talk about poisoning the food, poisoning the waters, poisoning us, fucking with our DNA, fucking with us, selling us dreams with these fake ass DNA tests. All this stupid fuck shit they do. They conspire. They fucking they got the nerve to talk about conspiracy theory. This motherfucker Bill Gates, you can actually find videos of him coming for your God gene. Period. They want to kill your God gene. Have you running around here like a fucking zombie. Stuck on stupid. Scared to think because y'all motherfuckers start off like, yeah, I'm going to be able to text with my brain. And then when you get into the texting and you start texting this shit, after a while they start hearing your thoughts. That shit start driving you crazy. You become DID project. Next thing you know, you running out your house doing some crazy shit. Let's keep it a buck out here because that's what MK control, DID, paperclip, all that shit. They do the spiral stuff. They do everything. Mickey Mouse. They do Disney. Everything fake. Alice in the Wonderland. Everything they have ever done to humanity you could think of comes in your motherfucking TV package. Okay? Make a long story short. That's fucking electrical magnetic war. Talk about war for your mind. Not to mention your ass been indoctrinated, and they couldn't stand it. We didn't give a fuck about no damn school. Get the fuck on. We went in through the front, came out through the back. Now listen. Gradually there's some smart ass people. People learn on their own naturally. You know what I mean? Period. But they were not meant to be indoctrinated. Period. Let's keep it a buck. They were not meant to be indoctrinated by this slave ass motherfucking system. Because what happens is you got people that study diligently. They bust their ass to get to these motherfucking levels. That they put you through, They test your ass, see how stupid you are. Okay, you easily indoctrinate. Let me get you in this test right here. You do this class and you graduate from that and be the next motherfucking dummy. And however more motherfucking dummy clips you need, we got you. You're gonna be in debt or whatever the case may be. But when it's all said and done, at such a time right now, your ass gonna be on unemployment, didn't matter. Or maybe getting ready for universal income, according to Yang Chong Wang and all the motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, with their gringo deal, And Jasmine Sanchez, I'm tired of trying to motherfucking reach out to your ass. You already heard me. Told your stupid ass. In my hood, you get these motherfucking Puerto Ricans and they love AOC. Now listen here. AOC is a fucking tarantula. Okay? And when she's holding that go green sign and I see you walking with that stupid ass bitch with a fucking Puerto Rican flag, it just pisses me off. It just goes to show how, and me and you, as soon as we start talking about old history, we could get it in. You know what the whole old history is, but you still going, I sent her the damn video, so listen, you about to become a robot. If you keep fucking with this bitch, because of you, I'm telling you, there's so much extra shit going on in New York City, and I noticed because of her. And I was looking through her portfolio, and I was like, I've been watching her ever since I peeped her, and it was all cool. It's cool to to be the housing advocate. You ran for whatever the fuck, Senate, Congress. You didn't make it or whatever. And now, you know, you're doing too much. Now you're in Puerto Rico. Now y'all all this and y'all all that. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got motherfucking signs up. Talk about Black Lives Matter and all this fuck shit. Girl, stop. I'm telling you right now, you need to stop. You need to stick with the fucking housing shit. Make sure everybody get their motherfucking cabinets. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they motherfucking clean those motherfucking rat holes out. Put some fucking dirt, you know what I'm saying? Put some motherfucking grass in the motherfucking corners. Or whatever the fuck, bitch. But everything else, you get the fuck home. You and motherfucking Ocasio. You understand? Now, you know me. I could come do some rap videos for you. I ain't got no problem sitting in my motherfucking car late at night, early in the morning. Fight with the rats. Because you know how they do in front of the building. You understand? Put a box of chicken right there. And just let the show begin. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, you need to get the fuck on with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And these motherfucking rats need to be cleaned up, bitch. You need to stay focused. And stop acting like what censors is going to do something for anybody, because all censors is good for is genealogy, tracing back all the way down till you can't go down no more. Hit the motherfucking library archives up. Get to your motherfucking ancestors as soon as possible. Make a right, make another right, another motherfucking left, all the way up to the hill, down the hill, motherfucking all the way to the ground. Get that motherfucking deed, that motherfucking oligo deed, the real shit to your ancestors shit, and start claiming some motherfucking land and turning your motherfucking social security cards and that whack ass birth certificate. And just be a body in the living land. Because these whores don't deserve y'all, see. And then when you get to do that, you get to just claim your land back. It's just like that, you know. Now, some of y'all whores, y'all got some money to spend. So you need to be investing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be on here doing the most. And I want to talk about this one particular person, Cynthia G. Cynthia G, I never call your ass out, but I'm going to call your ass out tonight. I'm definitely going to motherfucking call your ass out tonight. You know what pisses me off about you? You will sit there and have abundance of contents filled with subjects of biracial. And you never admit how many Black women were raped by white men. You know, and you totally disregard that. You disregard a lot of things. You very biased. And you know, it's fucked up how you sit up on here on your high horse from hell, bitch. And you sit there and you want to talk down to the Black community knowing they already have been motherfucking patronized enough, raped in the fucking brains by every motherfucking damn near colonizer, bitch. And you want to sit there and rain judgment every day of your life, bitch. My best advice for you is to get a fucking real job. Bitch, get a real company. Bitch, get a real whatever. Bitch, get you some real motherfucking hair while you at it, bitch. And cover that motherfucking forehead, bitch. Do whatever the fuck you want to do with that motherfucking forehead. Do whatever the fuck you want to do with you, boy. But let me tell you something, bitch. You have no right to sit in no hot seat, bitch. Like you the ruler, the judge of the earth over Black people. You hear me, whore? So y'all whores stop playing out here, okay? You need to skip to Hillary with that motherfucking long ass motherfucking Eureka chin, bitch. Okay? Your peoples. Sitting there talking about something. I ain't African. I ain't Native. I ain't this. Bitch, what the fuck are you? I know for one thing. You and that high ass motherfucking horse, bitch. And that motherfucking that that video. You need to take that fucking white hunky ass motherfucking video down, bitch. That shit played out. Get the fuck on, whore. Crazy ass. Every day the same shit. She's like worse than motherfucking. She's a psychological warfare for the minds of many. That's why I'm saying the shit that I say, because that bitch watching her every day is like watching CNN. These bitches be on here doing the same shit and the most. Whore. Oh, I and for me, I'm like, damn bitch, you what the fuck you got going on for you? You out here judging the whole earth in a pandemic, bitch. It could be snowing, bitch. It could be raining balls on your head, bitch. It could be raining fucking dirt on your head, bitch. It could be any motherfucking season, and this whore out here motherfucking judging the earth. Bitch, if you don't get your whore and dumbass the fuck on, bitch. And take that fucking ugly ass motherfucking wig off your motherfucking head, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, get the fuck on. Like I told her. For me, you probably mad. You probably mad with something within yourself. And that's why you get on here every fucking day with this shit. Like, that's not good. It's not healthy for souls. It's war for the minds of many. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of speech. And people are so fucking divided. No matter what corner of the world you in, as long as somebody's waving a fucking magic wand and they waving and they duckering the fuck around, and you sitting there with your head up high, listening, praising these motherfuckers, okay? They don't capture your heart. They don't capture your souls. The fuck, but they still ain't doing nothing else but that. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck on. Poison. Toxic. You know what I'm saying? And I'm calling shit out for how I fucking see it. Bitch, cause you wanna be history. It would be nice with a big platform, bitch. You was all in it. But see, that tells me how much y'all know, how much, and even if you do know, how much you're willing to say, how much your spirit allows you to say. You got self issues. You know what I'm saying? Self issues with like you want everybody to be on your fucking level. No way. No way. You go ahead with that angry ass motherfucking retarded ass energy. That motherfucking brainwashing ass everyday fucking dumbed down shit. Every fucking day. That shit is torture. You know what I'm saying? You could be embedding a whole bunch of other great things in the minds of the many. But y'all bitches, y'all do the same shit over and over and over and over and over. And you expect a different result. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck on. Anyway, that was my little pep talk for the evening. See what I'm saying? I don't owe no fucking body, no explanation. I'm just speaking my mind, speaking the fuck how I feel, and not how I feel, how would I fucking know? Because I don't only feel, I know. You understand me? Big motherfucking. Let me emphasize that. I know what I know when I know when I know. I'm just walking around here with feelings, being emotional. I'm seeing, I'm talking, but this is my motherfucking airway. I'm speaking to the universe right now. And that's all I need. That's all I need. Because the sound of my voice, okay, the sound of my voice is not playing. Not even a little bit. Not with none of y'all. And that's the fucking mumbo jam. Waka la. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The fuck on. Like, share, motherfucking subscribe. You already know. Do what it did. Period.